The Rivers State Ministry of Health, through its anti-quackery committee, has intensified its crackdown on illegal medical facilities, sealing 6 healthcare facilities and arresting 7 unqualified health practitioners across the state. The chairman of the Anti-Quackery Committee, who is also the permanent secretary of the State Ministry of Health, Dr. Vincent Wachuku, in a press brief with newsmen in Port Harcourt, provided an update on the ongoing campaign to sanitize the state's health sector.
Currently, the Anti-Quackery Committee have embarked on some activities to identify and deal with some of these unwholesome practitioners in Rivers State. We are not only concerned about what is happening in Port Harcourt, we are concerned about what is happening in the entire state as far as the health sector is concerned. Now, we have gone about in some local government outside Port Harcourt and Obiapo, and a few health facilities have been sealed. They are not being sealed just because they are not registered. They are being sealed. Some of them are identified by whistleblowers. Some of them are identified by neighbors who will come to the ministry to report some unwholesome activities that go on in these facilities. And then when you go further, you discover that most of these facilities are not run by trained and accredited medical practitioners. So I will go ahead now to mention some of the hospitals and other facilities that were sealed and the reasons why they were sealed and what the ministry in collaboration with the government and all is doing, concerning these activities. Number one is that we sealed a hospital called Plariv. Plariv Hospital is located at Crigeni Road in Omoko, in Onelga local government, that's Ogbegbe local government area of Rivers State. It's a 10-bedded hospital. We got some tips concerning the activities going on there. We went there and then we discovered that the facility is being run by a non-medical practitioner. His name is Mr. Philip Andrew, unlicensed medical practitioner, and he's not even from Rivers State, but where he is from is not important. But he's from Plateau State. He conducts surgery without training or license. He runs a training institution for auxiliary nurses, if you call them auxiliary. When we got there, we found about over 60 people under his training. And so going further, we discovered that there was no certificate of standard, no certificate of registration, and then we sealed the facility, and then the proprietor was arrested and is being detained for prosecution. Number two, we went to another hospital they call Good Shepherd Hospital on Karu Street, still in Omoko. This facility was being run by one Mr. Onanefe Sago, who trained as a psychologist in the university, not a doctor, but forged medical and dental council certificate and opened this facility and was doing all manner of surgery, doing all manner of quackery in that place, and then also using the place to train quacks like him in form of nurses. Now, he was arrested and then he's facing prosecution. The facility was also sealed. In fact, he has left that facility never to open it again. Now, number three is Blessed Good News Clinic. This one is at number 31 Bonny Street here in Port Harcourt. Now, this facility was actually opened by a doctor who maybe got job elsewhere and then left it, and then some non-medical practitioners acquired the place, decided to rent certificates from some doctors as a way of deceit to the ministry, and used those certificates to register the hospital. Now, they continue to do their nefarious things there, and then when we got wind of what they were doing, we visited the place and then discovered that they were doing surgery, they were doing all manner We met patients there that were being unattended to, and then their conditions were worsening because, of course, what do you expect in a facility that's being run by non-doctors? Okay, so we discovered that this facility was registered with certificates of rented doctors or rented certificates from doctors, and then we had to seal the place, and then the owner or the people running it have been arrested, and then it's majorly being run by one Mr. Atisi. So he's being arrested and will be prosecuted for impersonation. Now, we also visited one estate clinic, Okaya. This one is somewhere off East West Road in Obiako local government. It was operating without a license. It's operating without registration. And we recall that this facility had been sealed before. Then he broke the seal and continued with what he was doing. Now we got the hint. We went there, arrested him, and then sealed the place. And every person we saw there was arrested, and they were facing prosecution. Now, we also visited a patent medicine store in Ndele, Nemoha local government. This one is a very serious case because the operator of this place is not trained. And then she had a 26-year-old girl. Of course, will I call her girl now or lady? 20-year-old girl, 20-year-old girl, who just finished secondary school and has written JAMB and is awaiting admission. Now, unsuspecting or just seeing the place as a medical place, she went in, and then the woman had injected whatever she injected to her, and this girl died. She died. And then a report came to us. We went there, we sealed the place, we arrested the people who could arrest, but she was not on ground. The operator was not on ground when we got there. The community people came, and then we asked them to bring her. And so they've been calling, but we are not going to relent. We will ensure that she's arrested and she's been prosecuted for committing, well, if I call it murder, I wouldn't know if I'm right, but that is what she has done. Now, for the latest one, the Eldona Hospital, Elkaya is in Port Harcourt local government area. We all had the news, we saw it. We want to, at this point, sincerely thank the men of the police, Nigerian police force, who were able to locate this place and identify what was going on there. The proprietor of that hospital had been arrested and is going to face prosecution. Now, as a ministry, we didn't relent on or just relax because police have arrested the woman. We have gone there to formally and officially seal that facility, and then we are going to support the police to ensure that this person is prosecuted. She has to face the law, and then whatever is the outcome, she has to face it. Because part of what we gathered from investigation carried out so far is that this woman is involved in child trafficking. Women go there to deliver. She has dead babies that she will exchange and tell the woman, oh, maybe if you didn't hear your baby's cry, we'll tell them, oh, your baby died, and then we'll show them the dead baby in exchange for their babies, and then we'll end up selling the true or the real and life babies of the mothers. Now, she's been doing this until now that luck has run out of her.
Also advise citizens to verify the registration status of any medical facility before seeking care. The ministry encourages neighbors and community members to report unwholesome activities in their area. The permanent secretary further warned members of the public who seek carry out medical outreach without a prior notice to the State Ministry of Health to desist or face the wrath of the law. The permanent secretary and other members of the State Health Ministry of Anti-Quackery Committee, who are Dr. Hope Avonda, co-chairman, Dr. Vivian Ile, secretary, and Professor Ure Okpara Odu. The committee reaffirms the ministry's commitment to the ongoing fight against quackery. From River State, Lauren Emenike.